Then the robber got away with 2 rolls of barbed wire, a Parcheesi set, 18 cans of Play-Doh, and a 6-pack of stout malt liquor. This is Les Nessman saying good day, and may the good news be yours. Now stay tuned for Dr. Johnny Fever and his radio.
Hi.
Are you there?
Yes, I am, and I can hear you much better now. What's your name,
My
sugar?
name's Darlene.
Hi.
And I just wanted to call and tell you that I think you're the sexiest man in Cincinnati radio.
Well, thank you very much, Darlene, and allow me to compliment you on your obvious sense of taste and style.
You know, I've often had fantasies about you.
Is that so? Tell you what, Darlene, I got a couple of minutes here. Why don't you just run down a few of those fantasies for me?
I think that's disgusting.
Who's that?
Oh, don't be upset, sweetheart. It's just Les Nessman, the newsman.
Wait a minute. You mean this isn't Les Nessman I'm talking to?
Les Nessman here.
Ooh. That's the voice that does the trick.
Oh, how long did you say you've been listening to me?
Oh, just ages.
Oh,
Ever
really?
since you've been on, yes.
Oh, good.
I follow all the newsmen. Cronkite, Rudd, Safer, Mudd.
Uh-huh.
And you're the best. The very best.
Many people feel that way.
In my mind's eye, I'm sure I know exactly what you look like.
Oh, really? Well, what do you think I look like?
Well, let's see. I bet you're about 5'8".
Uh-huh.
Not too short, not too tall. With a distinguished little bald spot. Oh, yes, and glasses for that intellectual look.
Oh, you know, you're not too far off. Listen, maybe we could meet sometime after work.
How about tonight?
What?
How about drinks and dinner?
Well,
I'll pick you up at the station.
Fine. My last newscast is...
I know. See you then. Bye.
Bye. I wonder what she looks like.
Hey, Les, she's probably some gorgeous blonde with a distinguished little bald spot, right?
No, Les, the reason people don't like you is twofold. Now, firstly...
Hello, Les.
Oh, hi, Bailey.
I understand you had an obscene phone call this morning.
Yeah. What? A lady called me, Herb.
A fan called. An ardent fan. It seems that she has a thing for Les.
Get out of town.
Get out of town. Hey, Les, keep on trucking.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Hey, killer. Understand you got a hot date tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, just watch out now. Sometimes these listeners can get out of hand.
What do you mean?
Well, she might want to take off your shirt in a public place.
Yeah. I wouldn't allow that, Venus.
Hate mail, most of it for Herb.
Hey, gorgeous, get this. A lady listener has the hots for Les. Is that a little weird or what?
Just one lady listener?
Of course, just one.
That does sound a little weird.
Yeah. It is just one, right, Les?
I understand, but you play that song again, I'm gonna cut your hands off. Hiya, guys. Hey, Les Nessman. You devil, you. I understand you've been burning up the airwaves for the ladies, huh?
Well, Travis, if you've got it, you've got it.
Les, listen. You mind a little advice from, let's say someone who's been down that road more than a few times?
No, I suppose not.
John?
Thanks, Trap. Les, see, the thing is that a lot of these ladies sound real good on the phone. But you get them in a well-lit room and... Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, all that's true, Lester. You know, some of these girls got a screw loose. Back when I was on the air in Amarillo, I got hooked up with a lady that wanted to wear my clothes.
You know, a funny thing happened to me once.
Just be careful, Les, all right?
Look, this isn't something seedy and disgusting like Andy's girlfriends.
Seems
Suppose that I was in Gary, Indiana, picking out a new suit, and this lady...
Les, just be careful about getting mixed up with phone groupies.
Well, maybe she's not a groupie, Andy. Maybe she's a fine, intelligent, sensitive woman.
Yeah, well, just watch it. People on the air make convenient targets.
Targets for what?
For all kinds of things, like a fraternity suit.
Fraternity suit? Me? Gosh.
It's not as much fun as it sounds, Les.
Anyhow, this will kill you. I was in that store looking around for some new suits, and this lady walks up to me and she says, what the hell did she say?
Phil? Phil? Oh, good, he must be sleeping. You can come in now.
Do you have a roommate?
Oh, no, not exactly. Roommates share things. Phil doesn't like to share.
Then you should politely ask him to leave.
I'm afraid it's not that easy. Please just make yourself comfortable. I'll be ready in just 1 second. Darlene?
Now, wait a minute, Les. We just met. I'm pretty liberal-minded about what consenting adults do, but...
Fine, just wait here. I'll be back in just 1 second. Just took me a minute. Phil is my pet dog.
Oh.
Mr. Lessman, I warned you about the noise.
All right. That's Mrs. Nettleman. She's my next-door neighbor. She's hated Phil ever since her cats began disappearing.
Well, I have to get up early.
I beg your pardon?
I have to be leaving soon.
Oh, can't you stay for just a little while?
Okay.
Would you like to hear a record?
Okay.
Anything in particular?
No.
Oh, good. This one's my favorite. Oh, would you care for a soft drink or maybe a glass of whiskey?
No, thanks.
Oh, good.
And this lady walks up.
Good morning.
Where's Les?
He's not here. How are we supposed to have a department head meeting when we're missing one of the heads?
Well, I know he went out with his groupie last night. Maybe he got lucky.
Les Nessman, make me laugh.
Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin, the moment you come.
A little late, aren't you, Nessman?
Chances are. Oh, gee, am I? I didn't notice. The time must have just slipped away from me.
Did you have fun, Les?
Yes, Andrew, I did.
And I suppose you're going to tell us that you hit the jackpot, right?
Please, Herb, I'm not the sort to kiss and tell.
Kiss what and tell who?
Les has a groupie, big guy.
What's that?
A groupie is a listener who likes to do a lot more than just listen.
My goodness.
All right, let's get down to business here. What do you say?
Yes, it's pointless to waste meeting time talking about something like this. Besides, I don't even know if I'll be seeing the girl again.
Why not?
Well, that's just the kind of relationship it is, Art. Free-spirited. No strings, no obligations, no expectations. You know, I really don't understand how these things happen. You meet a dame, buy her a drink, and the next thing you know, there's this
look in her eye.
Les, Darlene called.
Yeah?
She says she hopes last night was, and I quote, as heavy for you as it was for her. And you're out of ketchup and tarragon.
I am?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. I know where to get that stuff.
Jennifer, excuse me, do you have a moment?
Sure.
Herb said I should talk to you. He says you're an expert at getting rid of people.
Well, certain people. What's the trouble?
Well, it's Darlene. We've been seeing a lot of each other lately, Jennifer, and, well, as a matter of fact, she's moved in with me.
Why, Les, you've only known Darlene a week.
I know.
And she's moved in?
Yes. I could live with the guilt of that, I suppose. I just can't seem to live with Darlene. I've been kind of suggesting that maybe she should go home.
Well, what do you say to her?
Well, I say things like, Darlene, don't you think it's time you thought about maybe going home now?
And then what does she say?
She starts rearranging the furniture. I was going to have the guys over tonight, just to get her out of the house for a while, but she says she's staying. And Herb says that he's got these films he wants to show that women sometimes don't like to see. And she says she's going to stay anyway because it's her duty to help me entertain.
Sounds like she's putting down roots, all right.
And Phil, my dog, is starting to like her. That's all I need is for Phil to have an ally.
Les, you're going to have to be strong about this. Make yourself very clear. Now, I know you don't want to hurt Darlene, but you must be honest with her.
Well, what should I say?
Will you say, Darlene, I think we should continue to date, but not live together?
Well, she'll say, that's only half a relationship.
And you say, it's better than no relationship at all.
And she'll say, what have I ever done to you to deserve this?
And you say, nothing.
I cook for you, I comfort you. I laugh at your silly little jokes.
What do you mean, silly?
They're silly. You tell silly jokes.
I do not. I tell clever jokes.
I do everything I can to please you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I give and I give and I give, and you just take. You never give.
Then why don't you just leave?
All right, I will, damn you.
Good. Get out.
Oh, that's just perfect, Jennifer. Perfect.
My pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Phil? Darlene?
Starlight, star bright, first star I've seen tonight.
Hi, Darlene. I see you've been rearranging the furniture again.
Oh, I did? How do you like it?
Wonderful. Looks like Star Trek.
Thank you, darling. Give me a big kiss now, Lester dear.
Where's Phil?
Oh, he's in the kitchen. I gave him a chewy. He's so sweet. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Mrs. Nettleman is a doll. I've invited her over for lunch Sunday after church.
Church?
She just makes you nervous because of that artificial limb. Are you Catholic?
No.
Hungry?
Darlene, we have got to talk.
I am talking. I just love to talk.
It's going to hurt me to have to say this to you.
Oh, then let's don't say it. I don't want to see you hurt.
Oh, thank you, Darlene. But I want you to listen very carefully to something I have to say. I think you should just sit down and have a long talk with Jennifer, our receptionist. She's got some bad news for you.
Where are your friends? I can't wait to meet that Dr. Johnny Fever in person. He sounded so nice on the phone. And that Venus flytrap. Oh,
Darlene, I just want to be alone.
then call your friend and tell them not to come over. I can meet them anytime.
Well, Darlene, don't you think we could just date each other and not try this living together?
Les, that's only half a relationship.
Well, couldn't we try just half?
You don't want that?
Yes, I do.
Les, cancel tonight. We'll just talk this thing out. And then maybe, just maybe, tonight, we'll do more than just sit up and talk.
Okay.
I was all set to see Herb's movies.
Yeah, me too.
Coming through. Excuse me.
Hey, all I want to know is when are we going to get to use your projector?
Not now, Herb.
Hey, man, look out. Come on.
Les, these films are borrowed. I can't keep them forever.
I've got a newscast to do.
Hot, Les. Real hot stuff.
Not now, Herb.
3 words. Cowgirls in Spain.
I can't show a film like that with Darlene around.
Aren't you a little whipped?
Why don't you do it at your place, Herb?
Stay out of this, Bailey.
You stay out of this. Hey. Hey, Les, how's it going? How's Darlene?
I've got to do a newscast, Bailey. Excuse me. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, please.
Man, he's touchy.
Touchy and whipped.
What kind of girl is this Darlene, anyway? Huh? What kind of mean and deceitful tricks is she playing on our good friend?
Hello, everybody. This is Darlene, Les's friend.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Where's Les?
In the studio.
Well, that's okay. I'll wait. I enjoy meeting famous radio people. Is one of you Dr. Johnny Fever?
No, he's gone.
Venus Flytrap?
Killed in Korea.
That's okay. I'll wait. Where is, Les's office?
There.
I've got some great wallpaper ideas. Doesn't that just sort of take your breath away?
Sort of takes away my will to live.
The first thing I'm going to have to do is get this desk straightened out. He couldn't possibly find anything in this swamp.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Les doesn't like anyone touching his things.
Oh, he'll be all gruff and grumbly at first, but he really loves it.
Darlene, please don't touch anything.
Besides, I'm not just people. I'm his fiancée.
What?
Fiancé?
Uh-oh.
You're Les's fiancé?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Does Les know about this?
He hasn't asked me yet, if that's what you mean. But I'm hopeful.
Darlene, maybe it would be better if you waited in the lobby until Les gets off the air.
What's this?
That's Les's pig award. If you value your life, you'll put it down before he sees you with it.
That's cute. I suppose that this is somebody's idea of a joke. Putting tape all around Les's desk.
Actually, that's Les's idea.
He put that tape there to show where walls would be if he had an office.
It's something we all respect.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks silly.
I wouldn't,
What?
Oh, hi, dear.
What are you doing to my office walls?
Oh, never mind, my little Lester Wester.
You can't come in here and do that.
What did I tell you? Gruff and grumbly.
Darlene! I want you out of my office.
You're busy. Maybe I'll just wait for you out in the lobby.
I want you to keep on going through the lobby. Don't stop.
You don't mean that.
Of course I mean it. I've been afraid to deal with you for over a week now because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But you don't seem to understand that I have feelings. Oh, good golly. I am going down to the cafeteria now, Darlene. And when I get back, I want you gone. And I want you and your belongings out of my house when I get home tonight. I guess that's clear enough.
That's just great. Who's going to take care of me?
Not due back until 6.
Oh. So, is this your, little prize?
Yeah. Do I detect a note of envy in your voice?
None at all? So, where did you disappear to last night?
Boy, you remember that little presenter, Celeste?
I don't think I'm interested in hearing this.
Okay. Let's just say it was an award-winning night all the way around.
You are a sleazebag, Johnny.
Thank you, Bailey.
Morning, Les. Oh, Les, I'm really sorry that you didn't win the award last night, but that's life. Those are the breaks.
Fruit of the Loom's a little tight.
That was a primal scream, John. I read about it in a book. Doesn't work for me, but I do it.
Les, how about if I get you some coffee and a nice plate full of Danishes?
Well,
It'll make you feel better.
Look, as long as you're volunteering, Bailey, I could use another pail of coffee.
Oh, how rude of me not to have asked the big winner. Perhaps I should strap the coffee machine on my back. Is there anything else?
No, but I would like one of those Danishes you're going to get for less, okay?
Oh!
that's very good.
Oh, Jennifer, what happened to us last night?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I mean, how did we let that award slip through our fingers like that? Something's wrong.
Oh, you'll win next year.
No, something's wrong here. I've given Travis too much of a free hand around here. I gotta take charge.
Mr. Carlson, this new change is not going to work. Now, I talked to Travis, but all he did was give me the runaround.
Listen, Venus, I'm aware of the circumstances here, and I'm gonna take steps to rectify that problem immediately.
Well, thanks, Mr. Carlson.
Anytime, Venus. Anytime. That's how you handle things around here. What was he talking about?
Andy moved Venus's show up an hour to give him more drive time.
Oh,
Venus doesn't like it. He's very angry.
tough.
You just overruled Andy.
Good.
None of this confuses you?
No?
Okay. Good morning.
For some,
Fine.
you're undermining my authority with the DJs.
I am not.
You just told Venus he didn't have to do what I told him that he had to do. Now that makes me sound like a fool.
Now, you can take it.
I thought I was supposed to be responsible for programming this station.
Responsible? You talking to me? I'll tell you about responsibility, buddy. Running this station is a 24-hour-a-day job. What do you think I do around here? Sleep?
Yes, I do.
Damn right I sleep. Sometimes I wake up, and when I wake up worried, and that's what I call responsible, Travis.
Are you saying that I'm not responsible?
Oh, something's wrong around here.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you how my morning's been going so far. Venus is angry, Les is suicidal, Bailey's on some irrational tear about coffee or something, and Herb is Herb.
Well, what's your point, Travis? You blaming me?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying we should have a staff meeting and straighten these things out.
You know I don't like meetings.
Mr. Carlson, this is almost important.
All right, then. If you think this calls for a meeting, I'll call for a meeting.
Good. When?
Well, I'll make an executive appraisal.
Great. When?
Well, I'll let you know.
When?
I'll call you.
I could have been a forest ranger, but I turned it down. I could have been out there in the woods right now, just wandering around.
Now you tell me how my gas bill could suddenly go up $58. Well, I tell you something, pal. I'm not hanging up till I get an answer. I mean, hell could freeze over.
Herb, Mr. Carlson asked me to take down the decorations for the victory party. I'd like your help, and I'd like it now.
So watch it. All ready? I do you a favor, you do me a favor.
Just get up the ladder.
Okay, fine.
That is his second cup today. I spent $30,000 on an education just to get coffee for a DJ. I mean, he doesn't even chip in for the coffee fund. How unfair is that? I keep reminding myself, I am basically an executive. Smile, be smart, you'll get your chance.
Bailey, can I have one of those Danishes?
Sure.
I guess I better get cleaned up. I'll do that later.
Okay? And Herb, everybody's a little on edge after last night, so don't stir anything up, okay?
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Just try and be nice to everybody.
I am nice. Recovered from your crushing defeat yet?
Just leave me alone, Herb.
Oh, come on, Les. It's not the end of the world.
It is so.
Now, look, you got your silver-plated pig thing here.
That is the coveted Silver Sow Award, Herb. And of course, I've got my 5 Buckeye News Hawk Awards. But that's all I've got. My career is all that's ever mattered to me, Herb. You've got a life outside these 4 walls. You've got Lucille and the children.
You got a dog.
How long can a dog last, Herb? 14 years, tops.
Don't be such a wimp.
A what?
A wimp.
What does that mean?
A jerk, a crybaby, a weakling, and nobody. Well, what are you doing? I didn't say anything. Let's go to lunch.
Lunch! Lunch!
I think it's your responsibility to mention this to Johnny.
Have you ever actually asked him to kick in some money?
All the time, of course. Are you kidding?
Herb, will you quit picking on Les?
What is this, dunk on garlic thing?
Travis, we need some new headphones in there. We need everything.
You keep away from this coffee, and I mean it.
I can't have it.
No, you cannot have it.
Give him some coffee, you kick in some money. What's going on in here? Good morning, General.
Travis, this station is a shambles.
Oh, really, sir? Actually, I think the operation's running very smoothly.
Well, it's not. I'm going to call a meeting about that. I want the staff in this office this afternoon exactly at 2 o'clock. It's 2:30. Is that clear?
Meeting? A meeting? Oh, now there's a good idea.
Oh, thanks. Carry on.
Wait, hold on. Look, Bailey, I don't know what you're at. Travis, thanks a lot, man. I could have been a forest ranger. I don't care.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
All right, please be seated. Thanks. Now, it's come to my attention that some of us, or maybe all of us, aren't getting along as well as we could or should with each other. Anybody care to talk about that? Well, now, does anybody here think that we've got some problems? Now, I know that, it's not easy to talk about these things. Herb and Les, now, heck, you guys are, real good friends. But deep down underneath, don't you kind of hate each other's guts? Well, how about you, Andrew? I mean, wouldn't things be a little easier for you if I weren't around? Huh? Venus, Fever. Now, surely you two guys have got some, deep underlying professional jealousy, huh? Jennifer and Bailey. Now, there's got to be a little something there, right? A little. No? Okay, I guess everything's just fine here then, huh? Yeah, just my imagination, huh? All right, the meeting's adjourned. Jennifer, you can put the phone back on the hook.
Wait a minute. You took the phone off the hook.
Yes,
Why?
because he told me to.
Well, now that's dumb.
What do you mean, dumb?
Customers could be calling in.
You don't have any customers, Herb.
I would if I worked at another station.
Then why don't you quit?
Stuff it, you lousy punk.
Aha. You see, now there it is. So we've got a problem. Lousy punk. Now that's rough.
Mr. Carlson, I took a group dynamics course in college, and I was thinking that perhaps maybe we could break up into dyads.
Ah. Dyad? What's a dyad?
It's a drug.
Let me show you, okay? Andy, would you come over here, please?
Oh, come on, Bailey,
Now,
please.
come on, you come over here and you stand there, okay? And Mr. Carlson, I want you to stand here, okay?
Okay.
I want you to look at Andy, and Andy, I want you to look at Mr. Carlson, okay? Now just see each other. Get used to one another's bodies.
Hey, come on.
On, off, okay? Now, I want you to move closer to one another. I mean, just take one step at a time. Come on, one step. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Okay, now, Andy, come closer. There. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's just great. A little less rigid, Travis.
I'm not rigid.
You're a little rigid, Travis.
Yeah, you are a little rigid. Now, say the first thing that comes to your mind. Come on, say it. Say it. Come on, say it.
You got nice hair.
Embarrassing. Oh, look, well, Bailey, why don't you and Jennifer try it?
What?
You and Jennifer do it.
no.
Jennifer, dyad time. Come on, dyad. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
Come on.
Hello. Hello?
What honesty?
Oh, well, Bailey, come on. Say the first thing that comes to your mind, right? Go ahead, say it. You can do it. Go on. Go ahead.
Go on, get used to each other's bodies.
Oh, I can't do this.
Gracious.
I don't want to do this with Jennifer.
Look, we're not getting anywhere with this. Now, I've had some experience in the same kind of thing. And the first thing we have to do before we do anything else is relax. Now, come on, everybody just sit down. Come on, sit down. Come on. Sit down. Now, I want everybody to close their eyes and to breathe deeply. Come on, everybody, just close your eyes and breathe in deeply. That's good, yeah. That's right. Herb, you don't have your eyes closed.
Just watching Jennifer.
Well, don't. Just pretend you're on your own private beach. Just you and the water. Isn't that nice? Picture the sun, the sand, the emerald surf.
I want a girl.
Huh?
I want a girl on my beach.
Okay, everybody's alone except Johnny, who has a girl with him.
Well, that's hardly fair.
I give her.
Fever always gets preferential treatment.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Look, Nessman, I won some lousy award and you didn't, and that's why you're upset, okay?
Oh, I'm not upset. I couldn't care less about your lousy award.
I don't care about it either, Les.
Really?
Really? It is recognition, but what else do DJs get? I mean, we're just voices in the air, but we're what makes radio alive. And what do we get for it? It seems like every year you pack everything up, move to another town. It gets harder and harder to find a station that'll let you program music you want to play. And you're 40 and there's some kid half your age who will take your job and do it for half the money. And And then you find yourself making silly demands. Free coffee. But that's my little moment of honesty, so we can get back to the nonsense. Herb?
Thank you, John. I was born.
Oh, man.
Well, I was. I mean, you guys think DJing is tough. Well, you ought to try stepping into my suit.
Must be murder just trying to match the tie with the suit.
Sometimes I can't do it.
Excuse me, Johnny. I appreciate what you said earlier, and I'm sorry about the coffee, and I think it should be on the house.
No, I'll chip in.
No, wait just a minute here. Wait a minute. This meeting is starting to lose some of its bitterness. I don't think that's a healthy trend. Now, I'm very depressed. I have some questions and I want some answers.
Sure thing.
First of all, why are we all here on this planet?
As opposed to where, Les?
Les, do you have another question of a perhaps less philosophical nature?
Yes, I do, Travis. Why don't I have any walls? You're behind this. No walls.
Oh, come on, Les. If you had walls, then Herb here would want walls, and then the DJs would want walls, and then Bailey'd want walls, and pretty soon we'd have a room full of nothing but walls. We don't need walls.
Andy, calm down.
Well, I'm sorry. But the point of this whole thing is we don't need to build more walls. What we need to do is we need to tear down the walls that already separate us. I can't believe I just said that. That's the corniest thing I've ever said in my life. I'm going to go right back over there and be sick.
Travis, in my opinion, the management of this station is not responsive to the needs of the news department.
Come on, how can you say that?
Mr. Carlson, wake up, Mr. Carlson. Wake up.
Oh, sure, you people have all got your petty little problems. What about me? Huh? I got to deal with my mother every single day. Folks, there's a woman that could disarm Patton in a second. Trouble? My life's full of trouble. My wife is pregnant. A 12-year-old son wants to join the American Nazi Party. Sure, I'm conservative, but that's nuts. For his birthday, he wants an automatic weapon. Keeps talking about taking Ohio first. What does he mean by that?
Mr. Carlson, here, sit down and just relax.
And another thing I don't understand, Eddie, is I don't understand how we lost that award last night. I just don't get it. Jennifer, come on, tell me, what's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, don't lie to me.
Okay. Okay. There is a problem. We didn't win the award, and now everyone's trying to blame everyone else. It's only natural. You know, it happens in the best of families. People spend a lot of time together, and they start to get on one another's nerves. Have you ever noticed how you can be extremely polite to a total stranger and then just turn right around and be rude to the person closest to you? We just all take one another for granted. But think of it this way. Who would want to come to work tomorrow if, say, Les wasn't here? He's family. And there's Mr. Carlson, the occasionally confused but always concerned father. Andy, the success-oriented, competent, tight-panted son. Les, the consistently strange, bookish brother. And Herb, the semi-lovable troublemaker and general jackass.
Yeah.
Johnny, the weather-beaten uncle who always wanted to be a sailor. No, that's not right. I never could nail you down. And Venus, the spiritual, loving brother. And Bailey. Bailey, the beautiful, shy sister with the brains. Now that's what I call a pretty nice family.
Jennifer, you always have such a nice way of putting everything. Hi, Dad.
Les, I've got enough problems.
Look, I'm going to be going along. I feel a group hug building here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Guess I'll get back to whatever it is I do around here. Oh, sorry, Andy.
Me too. Mind if I help you do whatever it is that you do around here?
Well, you usually do.
Hey, John, how about a beer? I'm buying. You're on, sport.
Johnny, I don't think I was mad about the coffee. I think I was mad because you haven't asked me out in a long time.
I could keep the tux for another night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy all week.
That's a setup. I think so.
Herb,
Yeah?
why do you suppose we're all here on this planet? That's disgusting.
I know.
Good. Well, I guess I should give you your shoe back.
No, you keep it as a souvenir.
As a souvenir? I love it.
You know what?
No, what?
I feel so warm.
Oh, me too, Jennifer. Me too, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to sweat.
I usually don't drink.
Neither do I, at least not at 8 in the morning.
I suppose you're here for a very important reason.
Yes, I am.
Well, why don't you just make yourself comfortable and I'll walk this way.
Arthur tells me he's at his desk every morning at 7.
What a laugh. He's here every day at 6.
He comes in at 6?
Usually 6, but today he's just a little late.
Ooh. You know, I think I might just have a touch of this brandy. I've never been so cold in my life. Ooh.
Oh, please do.
Thank you. Good Lord. Where does Fever get this stuff?
I think at a hardware store.
I really gave him a good scare, didn't I?
Johnny? Well, maybe just a little.
Nice to know I haven't lost my touch.
Oh, no, Mrs. Carlson, you could never do that.
I don't scare you, though, do I?
What a lovely coat.
Thank you. Just a little something I threw on.
Same here.
Jennifer, just how much is my son really paying you?
All things considered, not nearly enough.
Tell me, you know everything that goes on around here, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's hardworking?
Yes.
Who's ambitious?
Yes.
Who's fooling around with whom?
That too.
Well, who is fooling around with whom?
No one.
No one. Oh, how times have changed. You know, when my husband Hank was running this station, it was like a soap opera up here. Has my son told you very much about my late husband?
What was he like?
Let's order 2 more brandies.
Ooh, all righty. Johnny, Mrs. Carlson would like to see you in Mr. Carlson's office. But you must come and bring the bottle. Bring the bottle. Your husband?
Oh, yes, Hank. He was a hulk of a man. And yet, he had this youthful something about him, this Huck Finn sort of quality.
Come in.
Hi, how's it going?
Fine.
Boy, this is too good to be true. I mean, two magnificent ladies just sitting here, sipping brandy, discussing God knows what. I tell you, it's really a high voltage turn on for me. Basically, I think everybody I know would probably give their eye teeth to be here. For that reason, I'll be very quiet and I'll just sit down over here.
This is a private conversation, Fever.
Really?
Put the bottle back on the table.
Well, I guess since you're drinking, it's all right if I drink.
I don't work here.
That's a good point. Good point. And what a shame that you don't, ma'am. Many is the time I've said that. Believe me, I wish you were around more often. And I mean that sincerely, I do. Truly, ma'am. Miss, Mr.
Why is it so cold?
Morning, Travis.
Heat. There's no heat.
No, Effendi, no heat. Because Mr. Carlson's mother is here. She walks in, everything freezes. She is the Ice Queen. And she has powers beyond any mortal woman.
Are you drinking?
At this hour of the morning, are you insane? But if I had been drinking, and the Ice Queen saw me, would I be fired?
Yeah, I guess you would, yeah.
Then we must prepare my defense. Let's go into the booth. I've got a small bonfire going. It's warm.
I should talk to Mrs.
No. You must hear the true facts from these lips first. Please, Effendi.
Where's Jennifer?
Oh, Travis, it's all so terrible. This is all that's left of her.
I was on the Broadway stage. Does that surprise you?
A little. What year was that?
I started in the chorus, but I had talent. And before long, the parts got better. That's how I met Hank. He saw me in a play and he came backstage after the show. He congratulated me on my magnificent performance, and I congratulated him on his magnificent shoulders.
Sounds like love at first sight.
No, he had run out of the theater and bought me a bouquet of lovely little violets from some street vendor. The man was so corny and so completely Midwestern. We were married in 6 months.
And he fished.
Oh, God, did he. Hank loved having a good time. Too much so, I think. Sometimes he neglected the business. So, little by little, I got involved, and I was good at it. Well, after a while, I was running the whole thing. I just took over. That hurt, Hank. Oh, but I was too busy to notice. He felt unnecessary. And in the end, I guess that's what really...
So, I guess I better get back to my little desk. You know, people worry when I'm not there.
Better leave that here. Wouldn't look good to have it sitting in the lobby.
Oh.
You know, I think I'll just buzz the booth and tell Mr. Fever he's still got a job.
Oh, that's nice. But do you think you ought to do it right away?
Hi, gorgeous. Any messages? Okay, fine.
Herbie! Take off your coat and let me see if your belt matches your shoes. Okie dokie. Hi-ho, WKRP. No, I'm sorry, Les Nessman is not in, and we don't know when he will be in. He's a very strange man. Oh, this is Les. Hi, Les, this is Jennifer. The message is you will be late today. Uh-huh. No, of course I'm writing this down. And you will be at this number. Okay, fine. Thank you for calling WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, hiya, Jennifer. Listen, Johnny told me what happened.
Andy, let's see the boy. Give us a spin.
What?
Spin.
I understand that Mrs. Carlson's here, right?
Uh-huh.
Why is she here?
She said it was for a very good reason.
What?
Don't know.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll talk with her. I'll straighten it out.
Andy, is that my shoe?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, you're a reprobate and a bum. We'll talk more later. Come in.
Morning, Miss Carlson.
Mr. Travis, come in.
I'm sorry it's so cold in the office this morning.
Close the door.
Thank you, I will. And I want to apologize for Johnny Fever.
Oh, sit down.
Thank you, I believe it will.
And none over there. Over here. So you're a cowboy.
Hi. Hey. Well, what? You called me. You woke me up? All right. You told me to rush down here. You were in big trouble.
Yeah, I am. I'm telling you. Carlson's mother keeps calling me, vague threats, that kind of stuff.
What?
She caught me drinking, man. Here, on the air.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Travis can't straighten this one out. I mean, I am screwed. I am wasted and wiped out forever. Not just here, wherever I go.
Well, what is it I can do for you?
Why don't you just go home and get some sleep? You look wrecked.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do speak for the whole station. Now I want heat, and I want it now. It just so happens that because of the cold, our general sales manager, Herbert R. Tarlick Jr., has lost all feeling in his lower extremities. So, let's get on the stick down there. Thank you, and goodbye. Oh, hello, Venus Coffee.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, make it hot. Oh. Hey, Andy.
Hey, you know what? Carlson's mother's in his office.
Why?
I don't know. It's very strange. I think that she's drunk, if you can believe that. I think Jennifer's been drinking a little bit, too.
She has?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought she was just making fun of me. Excuse me.
Where you going?
If Jennifer's drunk, I gotta take my shot.
Listen, Herb, you fool around with Jennifer today and you're a dead man.
You mean killed or merely fired?
A dead man.
Oh, well, hell.
Listen, another thing. I just had this very strange conversation with Mrs. Carlson in which, and I'm not kidding, she put her hand on my knee. My right knee. Now, what do you make of that?
Gee, Andy, I don't know what to say.
She kept calling me cowboy.
Cowboy? Oh, Andy, sounds serious.
What's serious?
Mr. Carlson's mother touched Andy's person.
Where?
What we call the knee.
Why?
Because, Les, she's been drinking, and I guess Andy tried to make a move.
Wait a minute. She was just trying to be friendly and...
Oh, this is disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's far from it. She was, you know,
I've lost a great deal of respect for you both.
It was nothing.
I'm sorry, this is white folks' business.
Wait a minute. She was just trying to be cordial. For a change.
I just cannot listen to any more of this.
Wait, you're just trying to be nice, that's all. Actually, right now would be a good time to hit her up for some station improvements.
You know, this is all so unfair. I can't go see Jennifer, but you can get it on with Mr. Carlson's mother.
Les, you hold me back before I kill you.
Come in. Mr. Nessman, what's new?
Mrs. Carlson, do you know that I have no walls?
Excuse me?
No walls. My office doesn't have any walls.
Oh, well, sit down and tell me all about it.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Herb.
Mother Carlson, how nice to see you. What a lovely surprise.
Down, boy.
Yes, ma'am.
See, Mrs. Carlson, no walls. I put the tape where walls should be.
Really?
Yes. To me, these are walls.
Why, Les, that's positively insane. I adore it.
I don't understand.
Well, a person who thinks he has walls is infinitely more interesting than one who does. I mean, why be cooped up with walls when you can have tape? It's ingenious.
No, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. And I want some music.
I'll do it. Let me do it. Music.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not music.
No, ma'am.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I must have gone crazy there for a second.
Hello, Mrs. Carlson.
Ah, Bailey. Do you like Gershwin?
Oh, very much.
As owner of this station, I would like to hear it. I am making a request.
Well, I'm sorry, but Andy doesn't allow requests, and even if he did, I doubt if Johnny Fever would play it.
Fever is a bum and a reprobate.
I know.
Where is he?
In the booth?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Same to you, Herb.
Look, I'm not drinking.
Gershwin. Gershwin, do you know of him?
Yeah.
Play him.
On the air?
Weren't you drinking this morning? Want me to forget about it? Do you know how business deals are struck in this country? Will you play Gershwin for me? Have you enjoyed working in this hemisphere?
This is WKRP, where the doctor dares to be different.
you doing?
Saving my butt the American way.
I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know that I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch.
Mrs. Carlson, would you like a couple of aspirin?
No, thank you, Jennifer. That won't be necessary.
All righty. Morning, Mr. Carlson.
Mama!
Where have you been?
I stopped by to pick you up. You weren't there.
Well, obviously.
You were here.
Yes, I was here, making a complete fool out of myself.
You?
I haven't acted this way in years.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, Mama. You see, up here everybody makes a fool out of himself. It's okay. You know, I've driven to every florist in this town. Can't find violets. Does it have to be violets?
Well, this year we just won't take any.
You don't like doing this, do you?
I don't like cemeteries, no. But it's important to me. You don't forget a man like your father.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand you're usually in by 6.
6 what?
Good morning, Herb.
Mm-hmm.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, something's wrong.
Could I help? You know, without really getting involved.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Can I show you something?
I guess. Why do you have that?
I think it's dying.
It's pink.
I know.
It's a pink frog.
It's Greenpeace. It's my daughter Bunny's pet frog. I was spray painting the interior of the kitchen cabinets last night. And I accidentally sprayed him. Something funny?
No.
Anyway, that's one hell of a frog there.
I know it is.
Jennifer, you got any aspirin?
We're out.
Oh, boy. How about morphine?
Good God.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I have a headache. What is this?
It's Bunny's frog.
Herb painted him pink.
New hobby?
It was an accident. I mean, I didn't mean to. I was spraying, and he just sort of jumped in my way. You know how frogs will do that sometimes, just sort of jump in your way.
Pink's the wrong color.
Oh, I'm sorry, Herb. I really am.
I nearly killed my daughter's favorite pet.
Well, maybe we can do something. Here, let me see him again.
Okay.
He's not moving.
Town to town, up and down the dial. Baby, you and me were never once in a while. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
While frozen pork bellies moved briskly out of storage. And finally, did you know that only a miraculous set of circumstances makes life here on Earth possible? For instance, the planet's size is just exactly right to hold our atmosphere. The atmosphere contains just enough oxygen to support life, and our distance from the sun is just perfect for the right temperature. Should there be even a trivial change in any of these conditions, all life here on Earth would most certainly be obliterated in a matter of milliseconds. This is Les Nessman saying good day, and may the good news be yours.
This has been the early news with Les Nessman.
Slow news day?
Well, I'm ending all my reports now with some interesting human fact, John. People seem to like it. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Well, your face. It's gray. It's not your normal gray either. It's more ashen than usual.
I got just a little headache. I think maybe I'm coming down with a cold, you know?
Well, you should go home and rest, drink plenty of liquids, and...
It's not serious, Les.
What are the symptoms?
Just the usual, okay? Hold it.
Nessman, Cincinnati's window to the world.
All right, somebody hand me the Windex because the view is getting warped. This is the doctor. These are the Kinks from way back in '64.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know.
Are your legs sore?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
And headachy in the frontal lobe? Up here?
Yeah, more and more.
What about your joints? Are they giving you trouble?
Yeah, a little.
Does it hurt to touch your chin to your chest?
Gee, I don't know.
Try it.
Yeah, it does hurt a little.
If I touch you here, in the small of your back,
Yeah?
right there, does that seem slightly sore?
It's a little tender, yeah.
I see. Let me see your hands.
What do you think's wrong with me, Les?
Probably just a simple cold. You should see a doctor, John. If not now, at least by noon.
Why?
I'm a newsman, not a neurologist, John.
Neurologist?
Would you please excuse me?
I'm dying.
He's not dead, Bailey. He's just resting. That's all.
No, I did not say he was dead, Herb. I just said he looks a little pathetic. Won't the paint come off?
Morning.
Good morning, Les. Herb has a sick frog.
I beg your pardon?
Well, it seems that this frog... Oh, Herb, you better tell him.
Well, his name's Greenpeace, Les. And he's pink. So don't look at him and tell me he's pink because I already told you he's pink, okay? I accidentally spray painted him. There he is.
Ooh. He's pink. Hi there, Greenpeace. You look like a cute little froggy. Doesn't move around much.
He's a very sick frog, Les.
Oh, I see. What shall we do?
I don't want to hear it, Les.
Why?
It's bad luck to take advice from insane people.
I've never heard that.
Hey, Herb. Mr. Carlson wants me to find out why you're throwing coffee pots around the lobby this morning.
I have a sick frog on my hands, Andy.
Oh, well, that explains it.
You want to see him?
Hey, why not? I like to have as much fun as the next guy.
Well, he's pink, Andy. So don't look at him and tell me he's pink because I've already told you he's pink, okay? I accidentally spray painted him. There he is.
You did what?
I spray painted him.
You painting your car?
Cabinets.
Oh, good. What's his name?
Greenpeace.
Looks like pink peas.
My daughter named him after the people who, you know, go around saving little baby seals and whales and stuff. I mean, she's just a little kid, but she's an environmentalist.
I think that's wonderful, Herb.
Well, now you see how bad this is going to look? I mean, I've almost killed this innocent product of nature with toxic chemicals. My daughter's going to hate me forever.
Well, he hasn't croaked yet, Herb. Give him time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, Herb, come on, listen. Why don't you call him a veterinarian or something, huh?
I've tried. Vets don't make house calls. Not for frogs, anyway.
I have a suggestion.
I told you, Les, I don't want to hear it.
No, wait just a second, Herb. See, Les knows all about nature and science and things like that. Heard your news report this morning, Les. Better stop it. Now, how about your suggestion?
Thank you, Andy. My suggestion is call in Dr. Honeysett.
Dr. Honeysett, the guy on the third floor?
Yes.
Oh, Les, he's a podiatrist.
So?
So?
Well, he's the only doctor in the building, and he happens to be a very nice man.
I can't call in a podiatrist to see a frog. It'll make me look stupid.
Herb, podiatrists take 4 years of medical training.
Oh, call him, Herb. The frog is dying. Just pick up the phone and say, "Hi, my pink frog is dying, and I would like you to come up here and take a look at his feet." I am sorry, I could not resist it.
Now, would you please go get him, Les?
All right. Won't be easy. But we all know that I can be extremely persuasive at times.
Not to mention frightening.
What?
Just go.
Jennifer,
Yes, Johnny?
could you get me the name of a good neurologist?
A neurologist? I thought you had a headache.
Yeah, so did I. I think it's a lot more serious. Boy, I better sit down.
Well, here, let me help you. Right here.
I failed the chin-chest thing.
The chin-chest thing?
Yeah, you know.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
This way, doctor.
Les brought a doctor. Are you a neurologist?
No, I'm a podiatrist.
Podiatrist? I don't understand.
It's the study and treatment of feet.
I know that.
Dr. Honeysett is here to see Herb's frog.
Of course.
Come on.
Doc, hold it. My head aches, my throat's sore, I ache all over, and I want you to see this.
Sounds like the flu.
Flu? Hey, I got the flu.
Congratulations. Nice feet.
I know.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to do.
You must. You've got to.
Look, Herb, in medical school, all we ever did to frogs was cut them up. We never tried to save one. Let's go talk to the receptionist. Look, Herb, I don't know how to say this to you, but I really think that somebody should.
What?
It's just a frog.
And you call yourself a doctor? It's more than a frog, it's Greenpeace.
People and their pets.
Yeah, you're telling me that is the truth. This morning, I think I'm dying. All anybody around here can think about is this frog, the pink frog. I'm a human being, you know? It's like in the movies, though. You can waste the entire Confederate Army. Nobody cares. 395,000 guys deader than doornails. But you kill one collie, everybody collapses in grief.
What's wrong with him?
Schistosomiasis.
Really?
What? What did you say?
Well, it's probably just a common cold, but the symptoms are suspiciously similar.
Let's get back to the frog, please.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm dying here. I got schisto something.
He's a hypochondriac.
No, you told me that I had the flu. You gave me your word.
I don't know. I do feet. See a specialist.
What, a neurologist?
Okay.
The frog, please.
All right. Maybe we could give him an aspirin or something.
Wait a minute. I got schisto something.
Get out.
Please, John.
I don't believe this. I suppose if my throat was throbbing and I was eating flies, I'd get a little attention.
Now, Herb, what you gotta do is get the paint off of the frog. Now, I don't know how to do that. I just came up here as a favor to Les. You know, he was my first patient.
That's true.
Oh, swell. Oh, Venus.
Hi, Herb.
Listen, how do you get paint off a frog?
Oh, I don't know. How do you get paint off?
I'm asking you. Come here. I want to show you something. Excuse me. Now, look at this. Now, see, and here's a frog who's dying because I painted him. Do you understand that?
Uh-huh.
Venus, surely you must know some sort of black thing. You know what I'm saying?
A black thing?
Yes, you know, some sort of plantation voodoo thing that helps get paint off a frog.
A what? Who's this guy?
The podiatrist.
Oh.
I don't know anything about frogs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't think that a vet would know what to do. You couldn't make a living out of something like that.
Where is a frog gonna go these days for proper health care?
Look, Herb, I'm sorry. It's out of my hands. Keep him warm or wet or something and hope for the best. I'm sorry.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Well, Les can be rather frightening sometimes.
He's dead.
What?
Greenpeace is dead.
Let me see.
Look at him.
I want a second opinion.
He is dead, Herb.
Not you. I want authority. Doctor?
Yeah, Herb, he's gone.
Gone?
I'm sorry.
What am I going to tell my daughter?
Herb.
Yeah.
Well, I guess some sort of arrangement should be made. If you don't want to bury Greenpeace, I'll do it for you.
Bailey, you're very kind, but, I mean, he's just a frog.
Maybe it would be nice if we were to slip him into the river. Kind of a burial at sea. Oh, cremation? Of course, we'd have to burn him.
Hi, Herbie. Look, I gotta go on the air, but I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't know Greenpeace, but I'm sure he was a fine frog. Hey, who's kidding who? He was a right-on frog. Well, I just wanted to say that, so try to hold up, be brave, and keep being you.
Herb, Andy just told me that your frog died. I'm sorry, I like frogs.
So do I, Herb.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, frogs are frogs. I mean, they like to jump, they like to swim. They don't do a lot for society, but on the other hand, they don't create a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying, Herb?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, unless you're a fly or an insect, it's kind of hard not to like a frog.
Thank you.
And Herb, you are going to pay for that coffee pot, aren't you?
Herb?
What?
I'm sorry, but it's Bunny.
Oh, I can't talk to her. I don't know what to say to her. Tell her I'm on a sales call, please.
All right. Bunny? Your daddy can't come to the phone right now. Yes, he'll be home soon. Greenpeace? Oh, honey, I don't know. Okay, Bye-bye. My sympathies, Herb.
Oh, thank you. But he's just a frog.
Yeah, but he was a great frog, Herb.
I know, Andy, but what do you think I ought to tell my daughter?
Well, I think you ought to tell her the truth. What else can you do?
Andy's right, Herb. Tell her the truth. The frog is dead, and death is the logical, unavoidable conclusion to all things.
You know, Herb, I guess we all think about death. I went to the beach this summer and I watched the waves. Now, a wave is a wave, but only for a second, and then it's over. But the water that makes the wave continues to exist. It's just not a wave anymore.
That's a lovely thought.
Thank you.
Well, it's getting pretty heavy for me around here. I think I'll just go on home.
Herbert?
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth.
Right. Bunny?
Hi, Daddy. Where have you been?
Oh, busy.
It's almost 8 o'clock.
I know.
Where's Greenpeace?
Bunny,
What?
I've got good news for you. Greenpeace. He's okay. He's just fine.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the doctor got the pain off of him and everything, and well, he's just fine. Go ahead, take a look.
Greenpeace, you're all right. He tried to jump.
Well, yeah. They probably don't want to look at him too much, because he's been through a lot, But everything worked out okay. Everything is just fine. I mean, sometimes frogs get sick and then they get well again, But, well, the main thing I want you to know is, I didn't mean to hurt Greenpeace on purpose. I mean, if he had died, and thank goodness he didn't, yeah, well, I would have felt terrible. I mean, it would have killed me to know that I hurt something that you loved. I'm just accident prone, Do you understand that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do a lot of stupid things, I say things sometimes that, I don't mean, and I hurt people's feelings. I don't even know I'm doing it, I mean, I'm no angel, and I know that. I'm just basically accident prone. Well, I'm a walking faux pax. It's a French word, and I'm not sure what it means either, but I really need for you to know that, it's important that you keep loving me and believing in me. Think you can do that?
Yes.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's the important thing. Well, I think I'm gonna go eat some dinner, okay?
Okay.
Okay. That's not really Greenpeace.
I know.
Well, we'll bury Greenpeace, okay? I mean, we'll bury him in the backyard, and we can have him here with us, and we can just honor him all the time, okay?
Hello, new frog. Welcome to my room. I think you're gonna like it here. But stay away from my daddy.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
And did you know that within the next 24 hours, over 500,000 tons of soil will have been carried by the Mississippi River into the Gulf of Mexico? How long can something like that continue? Think about it. This is Les Nessman saying good day, and may the good news be yours.
This has been the early news with Les Nessman.
Morning, John. You're looking much more your usual gray today.
Yeah. No thanks to you, Les. Boy, I tell you had me scared to death last night with that schistosomiasis stuff, you know? I left here, I went to a clinic, and I talked to a doctor. And you know what he said? He told me I got a cold. I'm coming down with a cold. It's not a big cold, just a little cold, you know?
John, do you realize how many mistakes doctors make each year? I've got a report right here about a doctor who sewed up his Timex inside a patient. I see stories like that every day. Wildly incorrect diagnoses, wrong limbs being removed. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
What are you trying to tell me, Nesman?
Do you realize how little doctors know? Wise up, John. Come to think of it, when somebody goes, usually the last person he was with was a doctor.
Six. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no.
Woo! North Carolina with a hotel.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
$1,275, Herbert.
$1,275.
It's just a game.
Oh, sure it is to you. You're rich. You've got all the properties. You got the race car. I've got the wheelbarrow, and I haven't passed go in 2 hours. So don't tell me.
Give me the money, Herb.
I haven't got it. I've got $18. Everything's mortgaged.
Well, then you're out.
Out? I can't just go out. I mean, come on, give me a break.
You're bankrupt, Herb.
Please?
What can I do? Well, we could play strip Monopoly. You could give us your coat, Herb.
What?
Good, I'll take the coat. Huh? Guess what item of apparel is next? Woo!
That's what women's liberation is all about? Humiliation?
No, we just heard you had great legs.
Who told you?
Les. Want to quit? Sure.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Have I got something to show you two? No, not here. In my office. It's more private. Take a look at this. Voila.
Oh, Mr. Carlson, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It must have cost a fortune.
How much you guess?
It's crass to discuss the price of such things.
Well, yeah. You're right, but guess anyway.
2,700 wholesale, 34.5 retail. Is it for Carmen?
Yeah?
Oh, that's so sweet. What's the occasion?
Do you think that's corny?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's terribly romantic. But don't you think you ought to date around just a little bit first? Yeah, why is it always the really good ones get away? How about it, Mr. Carlson?
I think I should get back to work.
Of course you should. See ya, handsome.
Maybe I should think about this a while.
Hi, boys.
Hi. Listen, why don't you bozos take a hike? What's up, Jennifer?
I have exciting news. Someone here at the station is getting married.
Yeah? Not me, I hope.
No?
Who?
Somebody.
Who? I know who.
Who?
You. It's got to be you, of course. You're going to marry the Admiral. I knew it. I knew it had to happen. I'm psychic like that sometimes.
No.
Les Nessman. Les Nessman's going to marry Ethel Merman.
No, Arthur and Carmen Carlson. They're going to get married again. Now, isn't that the most exciting and romantic thing you have ever heard? Well, I just thought that you three would want to be the first to know.
I'm telling you, damn it, without that greenhouse effect, everyone on Earth would freeze to death.
Not so.
Les, it would be 250 degrees below zero at night.
Prove it.
Prove it? How can I prove it?
Hi, have you guys heard the news about Mr. Carlson? He and Carmen are getting married again.
Why?
Because they eloped the first time.
We have to buy gifts?
Oh, no, they want to keep it small and simple.
Still, we ought to do something. Mr. Carlson would appreciate it. Maybe a little party.
Bachelor party.
No, I don't think so, Herb.
Oh, why not? I haven't been to one of those in years. Tell you what, I'll plan the whole thing. You stay out of this, Les.
Huh?
I'll handle everything. Mind exclusively. Now, got to think of something out of the ordinary. Something uniquely unique.
I trust you'll plan something tasteful, huh, Herbie?
What else would I do? Strippers. Gotta have strippers.
Thank you, Hirsch.
My pleasure, Mr. Carlson. Your mother will be down directly.
Thank you, Hirsch. Nice to see you again, Hirsch. Hirsch practically raised me. You know.
I know, Arthur.
I remember saying to Hirsch, let's go out and throw that ball around. Hirsch, old Hirsch, he'd say, well, maybe later, Mr. Carlson.
It's hard to beat a memory like that.
Yeah. Then I'd come in here and sit. Sometimes I'd sit over there. Sometimes I'd just stand.
Arthur, you're going to be clear with your mother, aren't you?
Oh, you kidding?
Clear about what? Would either of you care for a drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
No, thanks.
Hirsch! One silver bullet shaken, not stirred. You'll stir it. Well, what brings you two here? Oh, not that a mother shouldn't be grateful for a simple phone call every now and then. Beggars can't be choosy. How have you been, Carmen? Tell me, I like you.
Just fine.
And the little one?
You saw the baby Thursday.
That I did. Don't touch that. Beautiful child. You have two lovely children. Well, genes will tell. Sometimes.
Look, Mother, I'll get right to the point. Carmen and I would like to get married again.
I see. Hirsch! I thought you were married.
Well, this time we'd like a little ceremony.
Ceremony? Shaken?
Yes, ma'am.
You're lying.
If you say so, ma'am. Oh, no, thank you.
Well, let's get back to the conversation. You, what?
Mom, 25 years ago.
Oh, don't say 25 years ago. Say a while ago.
A while ago, we got married.
And you ran away.
And we ran away because you'd taken over the wedding. This was becoming the biggest party that Cincinnati has ever seen.
Oh, nonsense.
Nonsense? Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians singing in the backyard. I mean, that's not big. Senator Taft was coming. You invited Eisenhower.
Well, I wanted a proper wedding.
Well, we didn't know any of those people.
Well, I did.
Well, that's the point. You took over the wedding. It was all for you.
I'm a mother.
Exactly.
Arthur, don't be rude.
Oh, I'm not rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
You're right, I was.
It's all right.
No, it isn't all right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart.
Good God.
Mom, we,
All right, Arthur, come on out with it.
Well, we'd like to have a little wedding. And then I emphasize the word little.
And you would like for me to not interfere?
Exactly.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
You wouldn't?
Well, why let you two break my heart again?
Oh, here we go.
You know, 25 years or whatever it was a long time ago. I've mellowed since then.
Then, you just come to the wedding. There'd be, no parties, no senators, no presents.
As you wish.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mother Carlson.
Is that all?
That's all.
Well, in that case, if you'll excuse me, the Brady Bunch is on. Oh, but I don't have to tell you about that, Arthur, do I?
Oh, no, of course not, Mother. And thank you for your time.
Hirsch will show you out.
Oh, it's all right, Mom. I grew up here.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's hard to remember sometimes. There was to be a lovely wedding party in this room once. Invitations were sent, presents were purchased.
Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry my mind wandered.
Well, goodbye. And thank you.
Bye, Mother.
Bye.
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 What do you want?
At least a shower.
Is that all?
Of course.
You swear?
I swear.
Okay.
Hirsch! Bring me the phone.
Hi, Carmen. Yeah, this is a big guy. Arthur, your husband. How you doing, darling? Ah, well, good. Now, I just wanted to call you and let you know that Jennifer and Bailey have already driven over to Mother's place. Yeah, it's just going to be the four of you there, Mom promised. Yeah, well, just have a lovely shower. No, I'll eat downtown. Yeah, well, have a lovely time, dear. I love you. Bye. Come in.
Hi, big guy, on your way home?
Yeah.
Look, why don't you just stop by the bullpen first? I understand that the gals are having a shower. That's really too bad. They get to have a shower and you don't get to have a bachelor party. I guess no one was thinking of you. I guess there's not that one person you can count on.
Herb, I wouldn't want a bachelor party. It's the last thing in the world I would want. I'd kill somebody who gave me a bachelor party. Herb, you all right, Herb?
It was Les's idea. I tried to talk him out of it.
So what are you talking about?
Les is planning a surprise bachelor party for you right now in the bullpen. I tried to talk him out of it.
Oh, God love him. Isn't that sweet?
Herb, come on. Okay, ta-da! Here he is, the man we're about to lose to matrimony.
Here comes the groom.
Yeah.
Well, you having a good time, big guy?
So far.
Tell you what, it wasn't Les's idea. I tried to share the credit, because that's how I am, but hey, what the heck, it was my idea exclusively.
Guys, I really appreciate it.
Well, Mr. Carlson, we just kind of chipped in.
Not now, Travis. Mr. Carlson, why do I have on this raincoat?
I don't know, Herb.
Well, let me tell you why, darn it. This is a theme party. Now, it was 25 years ago when you first got married. So we all decided to wear what we wore 25 years ago. So, ta-da! Now, I'd just like to ask the rest of the guys, and I'm not going to get mad, why they didn't dress the way they did 25 years ago. Let's go around the room. Les?
This is the way I was dressed 25 years ago.
Okay, fine. I'll buy that. But, Venus, what's your story? Is that the way you dressed 25 years ago?
No, Herb. I decided it was just another jughead idea of yours, so I ignored it.
Fair enough. I mean, there is always one apple, but let's ignore it and have a ball, okay? I mean, come on. Everybody just come on in here and get drunk, except me, of course, who has a little problem in that area, okay? Come on now, because I have a big surprise for you in about 15 minutes.
If you ask me, Fred Waring would be a welcome sight about now.
Oh, no, Mother Carlson, this is fun.
Oh, thank you. Can Hirsch get anyone anything?
No, thank you.
I don't think so.
I was thinking of standing. May I do that?
Of course, my dear.
Oh. Well, that's much better. Might I move about?
But certainly. We're here to have fun.
Oh. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
These paintings are by N.C. Wyeth. Isn't that Andrew Wyeth's father?
Yes, that's correct.
They're very nice.
Well, thank you.
This one is of a hanging.
Yes, I'm particularly fond of that. Very much in favor of capital punishment.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Carmen, I've taken the liberty of inviting a few friends over tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight. Oh, well, I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Harsh!
Most wonderful idea, getting married again.
It's so romantic.
I've been checking out the shower presents we're raking in a pretty good haul.
Oh, I begged you not to do this.
Oh, I know, dear, and forgive me, please, but I can't help myself. I'm a wedding junkie. After all, you did run away the first time.
You're right.
So please, do just give me this. I ask so little.
All right, and thank you.
You're not mad.
No.
About the wedding, Carmen, I would like for you to wear my grandmother's dress.
But it's not going to be a formal wedding.
Not formal? Oh, dear, I'm not sure we can have that.
I don't get it. I told him to dress, period, you know, like they did 25 years ago.
I could eat with you for this, sir. Remember that.
What's a friend for? Do a friend a favor, ask for nothing in return, eh?
She wants us to be married at the cathedral. A full high mass ceremony. We're not even Catholic.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carlson, but your husband's outside standing in the bushes. He's asked me to ask you if you'd care to elope with him.
To what?
To elope with him.
Why, thank you, Hirsch.
Oh, Mrs. Carlson, have a lovely honeymoon.
Just as wonderful as the first one.
Oh, thank you. It's just like the first one.
May I please get you two something? Anything at all?
No, thank you.
Well, I'd like another drink, please.
Oh, get it yourself. I'm busy.
Changed.
Well, it's been 25 years.
Yeah, but it was so nice, so charming.
Well, want to leave?
Oh, no. We spent our first honeymoon here. We'll spend this honeymoon here.
Yeah, I'll just freshen up.
It's television, honey. Laverne and Shirley. Oh, one of those.
Arthur, there's a machine in the bathroom that sells things.
Maybe you can't go back.
Perhaps another motel would be nice.
Wouldn't be the same.
It'll be better.
Yeah. Carmen, I didn't have the money 25 years ago to buy this ring.
Oh, Arthur.
Still remember the sign? It's the bed, honey. It vibrates.
Oh. Well, you want to go?
Well, not until this is finished.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Hi, Jennifer. How are things?
Your mother is in your office.
My mother. Hi, Mom.
Hello, Arthur.
I think I'll just take a little stroll around the barracks.
How you feeling, Mom?
Not well.
Oh.
I have a bone to pick with you, Arthur. I'm very angry, not to mention embarrassed.
Why is Herb here?
I don't know and I don't care.
I'll tell you why.
You'll tell him later.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to say that I went to a great deal of time and trouble to throw you a party. And you just walked out, ran away. And now I understand there's not even going to be a wedding. Even though I've already arranged to rent a red plaid crushed velour tuxedo with tails. Just shows you what I get for caring so much. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yes, Mom.
Never mind.
They sell it, okay? And it's almost 10 o'clock. Nespin News in just a minute. The doctor's out of here for the weekend. You have a good one, babies. And in the meantime, here's the monotones from 1958.
I wonder.
Paula, I'm back. Yeah, do me a favor. Say it to me one more time. Oh, that's a great surprise. It's not the surprise? Listen, it'll do, okay? Paula, you've made me very, very happy. Yeah, I gotta run now. Listen, thanks a lot and goodbye. And I love you, okay? And I love you, Mr. Phone. And I love you, Mr. Counsel. And even KRP right now. I love Cincinnati. I love life.
Got another girl in trouble, John?
Not really, Les. My ex-wife is getting married.
Which one?
Number one. You remember my daughter, Lori? Her mom. After 12 years, I am free at last.
I thought you were already divorced.
Well, we are. I'm talking about alimony, Les. But my first wife doesn't gouge out of my paycheck. My second wife scrapes off. I live on the residue.
Well, John, if you just must dance, you have to pay the piper.
Yeah, but she's getting remarried.
To whom?
I don't know. Maybe she caught Darth Vader in a vulnerable moment. Doesn't make any difference. Mr. and Mrs. Hitler? Fine. Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I said no to a vacation, and now I got the money.
Are you sure she's getting married?
Les, she just told me she was.
I don't know this woman personally, John, but from what you've told me in the past, coupled with my intuitive newsman's instincts, I think she's gone completely insane.
Les. Or perhaps you've already driven her mad and she's planning on killing someone.
If she was gonna kill someone, she'd start with me.
Precisely. It could be a setup. Remember where you heard it first, John.
Nessman, I'm not buying into your paranoid theories, okay? I'm gonna go talk to Carlson.
Be careful, John.
What?
It's a long walk from here to Carlson's office.
In Cincinnati.
Bailey, I'm sorry you startled me. How's your cold?
Oh, a little better.
Uh-huh. Where are you going on vacation?
Well, I'm not sure. Why?
Well, if you play your cards right, it could be a vacation for two.
What are you suggesting, Fever?
I am suggesting palm trees swaying in the offshore trade wind. The hue and cry of exotic birds wheeling across an azure sky. I'm suggesting bronzed, supple flesh, pungent odors, sensuous rhythms in a tropical paradise. In short, Adam and Eve on excursion rates.
Alone? Together?
Hopefully.
Separate bedrooms?
Details. We can work this out.
Where?
Jamaica, island of homegrown fun.
Well, this is all so sudden, I'll have to think about it.
Act now, don't delay, offer limited.
Am I paying for this?
Details.
Well, when will you be back?
Well, I don't know, but it won't be long. You know I take my work seriously.
Well, I got plans too, man. You gave me no notice.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's a matter of life and death.
Jeez, I suppose I can cancel, man, but what am I supposed to do until 4?
Yes, you just relax and pretend you know what you're doing. Believe me, no one will know the difference.
Wait a minute.
Jennifer, is Carlson busy?
Busy? He's with Herb.
Travis, I need your help with Carlson.
Johnny, talk to Venus. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Well, it's a long story involving a promo rep who's having some trouble. Look, I'm late already. I'll explain later. Goodbye.
If you're not back in 4 hours, I'm going all Christmas music. Think about it. I mean it. Promo rep?
Apparently, she's new in town and new on the job and very nervous. At least that's what Andy said.
I suppose she's young.
Uh-huh.
Good looking.
Uh-huh. Andy said he thought if he could help her to relax and feel better, it would score points for the station.
Listen, Trap, I need your help, man. I told Carlson last week I didn't want a vacation. Now I want one starting Monday.
I can't lend you any money, John.
I've got the money. I need the vacation. Now, are you going to back me up on this against Carlson?
Where were you when Chicago, Watson, Selma was going down, huh?
Trap! I wanted to be there, man. I couldn't get connecting flights.
You make money, I make money, and no one knows the difference.
AC, you got a minute?
Sure.
Sorry to bother you. I know I told you last week that I couldn't afford a vacation, and you graciously agreed, and I appreciate your concern for my continued well-being, and with that in mind, I'd like to leave Monday, if it's okay with you.
You know, I think this is a matter that you probably ought to take up with Travis.
Travis isn't here.
Where is he?
Out of the station on business.
Business? Well, what if some major decision has to be made? What then?
On target, big guy. Yeah, what then?
Hey, see, when Travis is gone, I'm acting PD.
Oh, right, good. Okay, what do you think, Venus?
Well, I thought this thing through thoroughly. Hey, who's kidding who? I've lost a lot of sleep over it. Fever here hasn't had a vacation in 5 years. I think he should take it.
Okay, that's a good decision.
I agree. All right. Go ahead, Fever. Take off. It's okay with us.
Yeah, I got to make travel plans and fast.
Oh, wait, John. Who's your travel agent?
Travel agent?
I think Andy's got a list in his office.
Thanks a lot, man. Hey, Mr. Carlson, I know this is really short notice. Thanks.
Sure.
John, there's a Mr. Buddy Gravers here to see you.
Jenny?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Johnny.
Buddy.
Johnny.
Buddy. Buddy, Arthur, Buddy.
Buddy? Artie. Oh. Well, what brought you here?
My Learjet. I'm a charter pilot. Have my own company.
His own company?
Many planes, large and small.
Okay, what can we do for you?
Get to know me.
Huh?
Get to know me. Look, I was flying a client in, and Paula decided to surprise you and fly in with me.
Paula?
Your ex, my bride-to-be.
Buddy.
Well, I guess you two have got a lot to, talk about.
Yeah.
I've certainly got a lot of work to do today. So I'll be in my office if you need me, John.
Swell guy.
Well, welcome to WKRP.
Thanks, John.
Sit down. Can I get you a drink? I know I could use one.
Oh, maybe later, perhaps. She's told me a lot about you, John.
Where is Paula anyway?
Paula who? Humor. I was doing some business with a company. She got tired of waiting, so I gave her a charge card and sent her forth. I was supposed to meet her in an hour. Right here. Where the heck is she?
Surprise, Paula's late.
Actually, I'm early.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? You want to take a little tour of the station?
What I'd like to do is take a tour of that receptionist,
Jennifer?
Is that twin engine on the firing line or what?
Well, not exactly.
Hey, okay, I get it. Signs out, hands off, no touchy, no looky.
Yeah, it's just that
Don't
Jennifer...
explain! We're both men of the world. We can't help it if these beautiful women keep throwing themselves at us, huh?
Well, no, it's just if you're gonna marry a woman like Paula.
You straighten up and fly right. Listen, I may be stupid, but I'm no amateur, and I've been married before. Of course, those two didn't work longer than 6 months. This is different.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
John, I love Paula very much. I know she's crazy about me. No offense.
No.
I know that I'm one heck of a lucky guy. Let's go buzz that blonde.
Well, buddy.
Hey, there's no harm in looking. Hey, come on. Old habits die hard.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, baby.
Hi, darling.
Googie.
Hi, Paula.
Hi, John. Surprised?
Stunned.
Hey, I missed you, baby.
Oh, you got here early.
Right, I was going through the pre-flight, and I said, what the heck, this baby was going to fly anyway, so I just dropped my gear and came on in.
I'm sorry if I'm late.
You're not late.
Oh, well, I just hoped you weren't bored.
No.
I think Buddy has a good time wherever he is.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. How's Lori?
Oh, fine. She's still in school.
She told me that in the last letter.
She did?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. I have it at home.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me.
Hey, little lady, don't you be in a hurry to get out of here. Just a second. Paula, did you know that Jennifer and John were sweethearts?
No.
I'm afraid there's been some mistake.
Oh, not if you haven't married him yet.
Gotcha.
Some lunch?
Well, I'm hungry. Why don't the four of us go chow down someplace together? Get to know me better.
I'm afraid chowing down would be quite impossible.
Hey, look, we're only going to be in town for the day. You two have got a lot to talk about, I know. John and I are hitting it off real great. Let's get acquainted. Who knows, maybe this time next year we'll jump into one of my planes, sky off to Niagara Falls for a little vacation. Let's get it started.
Johnny.
Please, darling, it'll be fun.
It really does sound intriguing, but I'm afraid I can't leave my desk.
Oh, I'll cover for you.
Thank you, Bailey.
Settled. Let's go, ladies.
Johnny, I was thinking, is your offer still on for Jamaica?
I wish we were in the air right now.
Her too? You sly sucker!
Well, here we are.
Yeah, I always felt the same way.
This is your favorite restaurant?
Yeah. They do their really big business at night.
Oh, yeah.
Should we just sit?
Sure. How about here?
Looks like a table to me.
Aren't we lucky? There's a chair for each of us.
I think they're closed.
Kind of makes us guilty of breaking and entering, John.
Great guy.
We break in. 4 chairs.
So, you two are getting married.
Oh, bet your booty.
I think it's great because the worst thing about not being married is the loneliness. Yeah. Right, Jennifer?
Loneliness? Yes, it's the loneliness.
You're lonely?
Well, I'm with her most of the time.
Yes, I'm lonely.
What about kids? You think about having kids?
Oh.
It's
okay, we're customers. You must be Abdul's wife. I'm Johnny. I come here often. Johnny, I come here often at night. Abdul speaks fluent English. I guess he's not here in the daytime. Why don't we start with something special? Champagne?
Good. Sounds good.
Fine.
Cold champagne. Cold champagne.
Oh! Man speaks a language.
Well, where were we?
We were talking about you and Jennifer.
Yeah. Let's talk about you and Buddy. How did you meet? I'm curious about that.
Well, actually, we met in a supermarket. Funny thing, we were reaching for the same bag of Oreo cookies. I know you get a kick out of that because she said you could never get into bed without your bag of Oreo cookies.
Does he still do that?
Yeah.
Why, yes, he does. You know, I think I better get back to the station.
Does he still do that me, Tarzan, you, Jane routine?
You wore costumes?
Well, I lost my loincloth years ago. And I guess you should be getting back.
Why?
Our monkey's been ill.
Oh.
Have a nice lunch. I'll see you later.
Here. Thanks a lot, sweetheart.
You're a heck of a lucky guy, John.
Oh, I think you're the lucky guy here, buddy. Right, Paula?
Hey, let's face it, all 4 of us are lucky.
Yeah.
Look, let's the 4 of us later go on out and paint Cincinnati red. Come on, we'll burn this town to the ground. They'll never know what hit them.
Honey, before we make any plans, I just have one request.
Well, sure, Shuggy.
Well, I'd like a few moments alone with Johnny.
Well, sure, baby. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Okay.
You take...
Thanks, lover.
John. Buddy.
Hey, you. Looking forward to spending a lot more time with you next time, bud. Hey, and say goodbye to Jennifer for me. And listen, you have a nice time in Jamaica. You slice.
Buddy. Good luck, buddy. Well, gee, I don't know what to say, Paul. I mean, he is one hell of a guy.
Yes, he is. Jennifer seems nice. Is it serious?
No.
Why bring her along then?
Well, I just thought you might enjoy meeting some people I hardly know. I'm basically lonely. Being single is tough.
You're telling me.
Sorry. Well, they left just in time. More for us. Here's that champagne. There'll just be the 2 of us. Just 2.
Special.
Thank you. Well, here's to you. And here's to Buddy. And here's to marriage.
Why are you pitching this marriage so hard? You really like him?
Buddy? He's great.
Oh, you wouldn't care if I were marrying Hitler, would you? Come on. You want to get out of the alimony.
How can you say that?
Tell the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Now, he's been married before.
Great, it seems to agree with him.
He looks at other women.
Well, everybody does.
Well, he's killed some people.
How many?
You can't be straight with me, can you?
No, it takes too much practice.
You're jealous, aren't you?
Jealous of Buddy?
Yes. So I can see it in your face. He's made something of himself. He built that charter service from scratch. He loves me. He loves Lori. He wants to marry me. Admit it. It bothers you.
That's not what bothers me about Buddy.
What does?
Well, he's goofy.
He's goofy. You got some nerve. After 12 years of being a responsible single parent, I need a lot of goofy. And he makes me laugh.
Look, Paula, I like the guy. I don't know if it'll work or not. You're the one who's taken the chance. I just don't want to see you make the same mistake with him that you made with me.
You don't like him, do you?
I'm not talking about Buddy. I'm talking about you. What you want, what you deserve. Paula, you're an incredible, extraordinary woman. You got a great mind and great legs. Well, I don't think you should marry somebody just because they want to marry you.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, I am right.
Maybe we should just live together.
Well, maybe you should. See how it goes.
You'd still have to pay alimony.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I'm seriously confused.
Yeah, I am too, Cookie. I don't know what you want. I'm trying to give you the straightest advice I can.
I don't want advice from you.
Well, what do you want?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't want. I don't want to see my former husband drooling over the prospect of my remarrying.
Why didn't you just say so?
Well, I didn't know it until now. And I guess I'd like you to feel a little sad.
I am a little sad.
He's great in bed.
I said I'm sad.
I am too.
So here we are, sad in Cincinnati.
Well, I wanted you and Buddy to meet. And I needed to know it was over between us.
It's over.
I know.
Glad we saw each other. Walk you back to the hotel?
No. Finish your champagne. But I better go. Buddy gets a little goofy if he's left alone for a while.
I'll bet.
Johnny, I am going to marry him.
Congratulations. You gotta hang out for a couple of days, have a little fling before you tie the knot.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you for that. Goodbye.
Thank you.
For what?
For Lori. You did raise our daughter yourself. I wasn't there. I chose not to be there. You did the job of two people, and you did it very well. I'm proud of her, and I'm really proud of you. Do you? Oh. Tell you what, sweetheart, why don't you bring me another one of these? Make it a double. Tarlick,
If this is your idea of a second choice, prepare to die.
Oh, are these the tickets?
Yes and no.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, if this is your idea of a dream vacation for two, you are a very silly boy.
Bailey, it's not too late. We can change the tickets. We can go somewhere else.
Well, you certainly can, but for me, I'm going home to my folks.
Well, what am I supposed to do with the extra ticket?
Ooh, Nebraska. I'd love to go to Omaha. It's one of our nation's leading pork packing centers. The terrain there is so level, so flat, so relaxing. I've often fantasized about going there. It would be like a dream come true. Oh, take me, John, take me.